It's a little aluminum. It's not nothing special, but take it. Another one of these. No, that one's absolutely disgusting. Moldy. A couple pieces of aluminum. And of course, they have the light bulbs in them still. Wait up. Alright. Pain in my ass. Come on, you useless door. Hello? Fucking closed. My God. I put a lead weight in this door. It's freaking annoying. I've done that before. It's absolutely annoying. Alright, of course, the light bulbs are in there and they don't come out. They don't just turn out. You gotta, like, pretty sure you gotta pull the one end to get them to come out. I guess we'll just take the risk and try not to break them. Then of course I had to spin around for them because they're kind of tucked off there. Alright, this is where I got that sink yesterday, that street. So of course at the end of the road I can always just stop off at home and dump those off, or get the light bulbs out of them there at home and just keep rolling with it. So not a ton out here, actually. Kind of surprising. I was expecting more because it was super nice today. It was pushing 80 and it was good yesterday, Memorial Day. Saturday, Sunday, no, but Saturday it poured all day. Sunday it rained on and off all day, so not as good, but the last 2 days. So you'd think people would be doing stuff. As I say that, I passed a massive pile. Well, it's a fridge, a bunch of yard waste. That didn't work for me. So anyway, keep going. This is tonight's theme. Kind of bulky for my liking, but it's flat. It'll sit in here flat. was on the main road, I had to just quickly chuck that in here. Oh, no. Apparently has weight to it, though, at least. There we go. That'll work. Alright, let's keep going with tonight's theme of old fluorescent light fixtures. Can we get some modern aluminum LEDs to go with the lighting? Some ceiling fans? I'll take those too. Something that's better than old fluorescent light fixtures.
Your tag, Adam, Tom, Andrew, 6456. Hello, 6456.
What the hell was that? It's kind of look like windows. More stuff up there. There's another pile up there too. There's manual bins too. Those would be nice. I'll take those just in case. Yeah, just all the storm glass. Nope, some more of those. Oh, that is empty. So that one. I kind of like that bottom one better than the rest of them. I don't have room in my truck, do I? I got room for both is the question. Definitely like that roughneck one that's got the lid. That's a nice one. Get the brick out of it. Perfect. Stick it like here. In there. I don't need to look out the rear mirror or anything. There was that other car I see. That's no big deal. Right. I said hear more about that one than the yellow one, but that orange one's a nice color. Oh, not sure I have one quite in that orange color. Like I said, the 2 manual bins, I'll take them. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to stop at home now to unload those. So, junk hidden behind the pickup. There's a pop-up canopy thing, but of course it's buried under all the bags of garbage. So that can stay, I guess. Alright, well. I think I'm just gonna finish this street off and swing home. Dump this off. Or I guess I'll keep doing the route, and then if I need to, I can always double back. So, alright. There's competition afoot. I don't think you can see it in the mirror. Because I'm driving down the street, and there's a car sitting there just blinding me as you go down. And it's a guy in a white Ford, I think it was. Couldn't tell you. I was blind. It's a white pickup truck, and he's got like a dinky little trailer like the Ford guy had. But he also had a bunch of mowers and shit on there. Oh, that's just a bag. So, well. So yeah, it looks like he had a lawnmower or a snowblower, and or both. Didn't cut that cord, I'm surprised. Cord on this little vacuum thing here. You know, so, well, it depends if he's going to cross the street or not, because I've done all over here now, so I ain't scared about that. No, should have turned the light on for you. Oh well. It's a vacuum cord. Do you really need to see me cut it? So anyways, yeah. Getting blinded by the competition. Alright, well, so we probably aren't going to find anything as we do this little auxiliary across the way part. But at least we've done the whole neighborhood so far, so we got some good stuff. And then we'll move on to the next neighborhood. I hope he hasn't beat us over there yet. And we got another one. Okay, didn't grab this. Get in there. Get in there. Perfect. So yeah, maybe he's just going for the small engine and stuff. Maybe, I don't know. And that's pretty much all I saw in the trailer, so maybe that's all he's going for. He's not really going for scrap. Say maybe, if he hasn't, we didn't grab that, didn't grab the cord. Or he hasn't been over here yet. Who knows where he came from. So, whatever, works for me. Couldn't grab one glove. I don't think I have that style City of Buffalo one, or maybe I do when it's in poor shape. Whatever, we'll take it. I originally was thinking it was a City of Tonawanda bin, which I'd love to have. And despite having two relatives that lived in the city of Tonawanda, I don't have one of those bins, because neither one of them had them. So, but that's on my radar of something I'd love to have. So like all these other ones, I mean, I have others of them, so they're not that special to me. And I did see, of course, that one was sink right there, and then just a bunch of junk. Like all those bins are just nothing to me. I have other ones of. Oh, is this one of the oh, yeah, it is. It weighs like nothing, but it's a metal sink. This thing weighs absolutely nothing. This is another one where it's the lightest sink I've ever had. Okay. And we'll take the whole thing, I guess. Since it is metal. Right? Yeah. I think it's not cast iron though. We'll take the whole thing. And yeah, that's just one of the giant screen doors. What is that? Oh. No, it's just a, well, it's already out looking. I wouldn't have specifically stopped for that, but since I'm already out walking, we'll grab it. And yeah, that one that I did grab, that orange one, of course it's got a big crack down the one side of it. But, oh well. Whatever. If I find a better one, I'll just replace it. So, I mean, I gotta go to storage and take a bunch of those bins and trash cans and stuff I got in the back. I gotta take them over to storage. I don't need them at the house. There's a microwave box set. Why do I feel like there was a microwave in there? I can check it. Yeah, I can circle back and check it. I don't know, it's the way it was sitting there. Alright, moving on. Time for the obligatory Black & Decker trimmer. Replaced it with a green works, even worse. See, I was right. Where am I gonna put it? Right there. Damn, that's a big one. Come here. Come here. This thing an inverter. This weighs like nothing. It's gotta be an inverter. Yep. Oh well. Perfect. Yeah, too bad it's an inverter piece of junk, but so that's one giant steel box. But hey, we found a microwave. It's been a while. It's been weeks since we found one. And that one was only because of my thinking of that box doesn't look right. It's like it was like black, which doesn't look right, which is why I went and checked it. Alright, moving on to the next section of this neighborhood. problem. Oh, yes, another steel one. Yep. Yep. Piece of junk. Lowe's. Oh. Another umbrella for the count. Now down the street here, there's a couple piles that I saw. Couldn't get a good look at. I gotta cut back up this street anyways to get to the next street, so I'll get out and take a better look at the piles. Another crappy weed whacker. Bunch of chairs. Oh, there's still stuff out here. There's tons of stuff out here. Just I ain't got room for it. Another electric piece of junk. This kind of look like aluminum. Maybe. Weed eater piece of junk. Everything comes in 2s and 3s. So, can we get another sink? I'll take that. Although, I guess you could say the kitchen sink I found last night did come from this route, so I mean, you could bend the rules and make that count towards the 2, even though I never would have found it because it would be long gone, but you know, you can bend the rules. Bright ass headlights, holy hell. I can see those a mile away. Alright, moving on. If I find anything in those other piles, I'll bring you back. Five banger. No light bulbs. That's no fun. Bottom broke. That's what usually happens with these things. Get in there. Get a good load. It's filling in nice too. Not really any bulky, awkward crap. Well, other than those fans, but I dumped those off at home for that exact reason. Alright, moving on. I don't know, quick. No, it's just a TV or a monitor or something. See piles, but at the moment they just look like yard waste. There we go. Junk. Okay, this is right in that part where I wanted to look harder. Let's see, anything else? Nope. Nope. Yes, there's 2 vacuums, 3 vacuums. There's something there. That was attached to that, which is not happening in my truck. Ooh, an old Kirby. Whoops. Ooh. This is just wood. All right. Not bad. Let's try this on the floorboard. That's not supposed to be like that. Alright, glad I had to come back down the street and I didn't. Took a second look. You know, the Kirby's missing the bag, which is too bad because I know I sold one before. That was like an easy 50 bucks. I want to say it was like 50 bucks, maybe 40. I think I kind of like underpriced it because I remember it sold astonishingly fast. Oh, I just seen the guy from earlier. I just seen him go down the other street. So now he's over here now with the dinky trailer. I seen him. Well, means we're gonna have to pedal to the metal here and get out ahead of him. Alright, let's get ahead of him. Box for a microwave and box for a toaster oven. Another inverter piece of junk box. Good enough. As long as that closes. Yes, kind of hits the window a little bit. Stick it on top of their recycle bin, I guess. Now just paint, CRT, and a printer. I'll take that, leave it on the CRT, I guess. That one, and the hell am I looking at? Ooh. Some good stuff is what I'm looking at. Not this, but... Really? It usually does it. gonna be easier. I just open the truck and do that at once. Right there. Picked up. Kick the spaghetti. Give my foot back. See, oh, this one's still got the glass, whatever. Freaking spaghetti monster. That'll work. I wanted to get it over there. That works. Alright. That's definitely a nice find. Kind of an odd thing, because that's not something I'd expect somebody's house. Which ironic considering there is no lights on at that house at all. There's just like little, you know, the little mini lights everywhere. Another recycle bin, like they're everywhere. But I have that one, that's a super common one. So I'm not worried about it. You know, especially when it's coming from someone who clearly has no exterior lights. At least not on. Alright, but that's nice, still the transformer in it. I'm assuming in both of them, so it's all nice cast aluminum, so score. Moving on. See what else we can score tonight. Yeah, whatever. Just saw that. And yeah, it's got the motor on the back. Okay. I forgot to take all this garbage with it. Whatever. Okay. It's a lot of garbage, but I don't got a choice. I don't have any way to get it off. Oh, another lamp. Oh, the fuck. Oh, lamp shade. Take that. Have that back. Alright. Whatever. Be difficult. Yeah. Oh. Okay. That's where the water came from. Yeah, when I touched it, I got hit with a big splot of water, and what the hell? Like, it's not raining. It's supposed to rain. My shoulder's wet. Ooh, let's go. copper. Copper. That's copper. That's just junk. It's just junk. It's just junk. There's a brass valve on the end. That's just junk. Piece of brass, piece of brass. Glad I turned around. Well, backed up around. Yep, that's it. Probably check the tote, but I wouldn't think so, because they put that on the side, so I wouldn't think that they'd throw anything in the tote. I guess we'll never know. Alright. Probably really should have checked, but whatever. Live life a little dangerously. What is that? Oh, another little cute little CRT. What in the hell? Old ass Ryobi. Oh, there's a couple things. Okay. This stinky steel wire crap that's stabbing me. Get in there. Bunch of rope. Oh, where am I putting this crap? That's the real question. Probably a stainless line. Get that clearance. There we go. Got a little bit of room in the recycle bin. That's metal. That's the quartz for that. Speakers. More odds and ends. Windows and crap. I don't think I got enough room in my truck for all this good stuff. That thing is rusted. Yep. Just shit. Ugh, that bottom finally gave way. I can do that. That can stay. Oh, whatever the hell this crap is, I'll put that there for someone else. It's definitely not fitting in my truck. Probably live without these things, but recycle bin. Alright. What the hell is this crap in the boxes? I'm just taking that stuff. Auto vacuum cleaner. That's random stuff. Good old trophies. That's speakers. Another light. Junk over there. Couple of doodads. Put in that box. Figure out where to shove all this crap. If I could open the microwave, actually, that would be useful right about now, but whatever. I could live without that. Little auto vacuum. I'll have to look through that in a minute. I'm sure there's good stuff in there too. This stuff's going to the passenger floor. Antenna stuff. More junk. More random junk. good enough. Don't need that. All right. All right. I have to keep that house in mind for next week, because that definitely seems like the start of a estate clean out, if I had to guess. Because it kind of had that old smell, like that stuff's obviously been sitting around for decades. So, alright, we'll have to keep an eye out on that house. Alright, let's finish. It's already 20 to midnight. I started, it was 9 o'clock. That's what happens when you keep finding stuff. It makes this take longer and longer and longer. Especially fun one. Nobody uses this thing called a driveway. What they have, they'll park on the street. So you can't see anything. Holy landfill. Well, it looked like just that landfill. Alright, this battery's getting ready to die, but 2 lights, why not? 2 giant ones to boot. I'm even sure that green one's gonna fit in my truck. Especially with all those other junk in here, actually. Kinda. I don't really like that it's up against the other window. Well, actually, the windows are down at the moment. This gas thing. It works. Early though. I think they're right next to the window. On the camera. There we go. Sort of. Yeah, that's better. That works. I think this is just a box right here, but since I'm already out. Nothing. Alright. You know what this night needs? Another fan. And a crutch. Oof. Oh, and there's 2 rotors sitting in the tire. All right. Get in there. I think there's a right there. right. Come on. Thank you. All right. Whew. Get in there. Oh, the window is up. Okay. Also, I only have my front windows down. I thought I had them all down.
Hi, radio.
All right. Oh, that's what it was. One of these things. This is gonna be fun to deal with in the morning. This is gonna be a fun morning. It's gonna take me forever to do this. Alright. Moving on. Maybe. Yes. Probably squeeze in, I guess. Look like copper. It doesn't stick. I think it actually is a piece of copper. Yeah, it looks like it's copper. Come on. Hell out of mode. Real nice. Well, I'm glad I stopped it then, because that's a piece of copper. Because I could just see poles. I'm like, what the hell is that? Piece of copper, that's what that is. Hey, we're doing good tonight on the good stuff. Also on the not so good stuff, but that's just how it goes. But yeah, good stuff. Doing pretty decent on. And we're most of the way done. There's only a couple streets left. Alright, let's
If you can refer that to
see if we can find anything else to shove in the little nooks and crannies I have left. Made it real far. Oh, another giant light fixture. Okay. Yeah. I don't know about that. That's a maybe.
No other information. They had no radius. Yeah, no line.
I'm not gonna bother. I can do that for for someone else. The competition, if he ever shows back up, I haven't seen him since that. I just seen him out of the corner of my eye going on 2 streets over. I haven't seen him since. So, I mean, there's still plenty of stuff out here. There's tons of grills and appliances and, you know, bigger stuff, but computer. I always look because you see monitors. I always try to see if I can get a computer with it. Bingo. Nice HP. Alright. A little chick on the scooter scared me because I was not expecting that to go flying by me. Well, that and I'm parked in the middle of the damn road. You know. Alright, there's 1 street left. Let's see what else we can come across. Actually, you know what? Since we're having such good luck, I'm gonna go check this little dead end over here. See if there's something over there. Yeah, the dead end, and then 1 more street. It's a good sized street, but then it's just 1 more thing. And then we're done. Nope, nothing. Nothing in the dead end. Alright, let's go check this last street. Well, I say last street in this neighborhood. Then there's the 1 main road on the way home, and then the secret street, and then there's the neighborhood that I will get to one day. There was a piece of wire shelving. I'll live without it. We got so much other junk tonight. And then there's those 3 other streets that of the other neighborhood that I could go to that I always forget and never end up going over there. Or in this case, too full to go over there. So, funny. Another suicidal one running out in front of me. Alright, let's finish up. iMac box. I don't think there's an iMac in it. I think it's just other recycling in it, but you never know. Yep, still got it scored. A little pile of furniture, but I think it's just garbage. Up. Cat tree. And a bonus random cord attached to the desk. USB charger or something, probably. Alright. Onward Alright, we're actually in a new area. Oh, another vacuum. Yeah, we're in that unexplored new area. I forgot, there's these two streets, and then there's you jump over, and then there's another 3. So I figured, well, might as well check them out. Not that I can really fit anything other than cords, but figured it was worth a check, since I do want to, you know, hit every street at some point this year. But yeah, there's like other streets, but it's they're all townhouses, but they'll bring the trash out to this main road here. So sheriff. So alright. Of course, there's no street lights back here either, so that makes it fun. It's definitely a good area to hit, because like I said, there's all those like townhouses. This street's all apartments, so it's definitely an area that's worth checking. All right. The hell? Oh, okay. Look. Well, let's zip this little area. 2 vac cords. I mean, I'll take it. And you know, 70 cents a pound. I'll take it. You know, much more if I took it anywhere else, or if I waited and stored it up and call around for better pricing. But you know, is what it is. So pretty much all that's left is the secret street. And then we're done. So if we find something there, I'll show you. If not, we'll see you Wednesday. Or not Wednesday. Thursday night for Thursday's trash. Okay, on the way. But maybe. That's disgusting. See if I can get this off. Gross. I've probably seen that earlier and just didn't process what the hell that was. Because I was down the street earlier. Alright, now we're on the secret street. You. I still don't want it, but you're part of the deal. Alright, we're gonna be pushing almost 4 hours. We're at 3.5. Well, you know, I did add in those other two neighborhoods, and some that did add some time, of course. But also, we got a full truck, so. Well, I think I spotted something behind the box. Let's see if a different angle will answer that question. Of course, there's no streetlights over here. Oh, it's a trimmer. A curve shaft. Probably an old Craftsman. Oh, and an AC unit. Oh, the home light. Nope. Thought it was something good. If I can fit this in, that's gonna be an amazing feat. That's not happening. I don't know if I can do it from this angle either. Doesn't help it with the curve shaft. It's not helping. And you know what? I don't think it's gonna fit. You know what? You can have it. Someone else can have that. I'm not gonna worry about making it fit for a home light. Of the gas-powered version of Black & Decker. These things are junk. So yeah, I'm not gonna stress myself out on trying to make it fit for something that's probably just a piece of scrap metal. We'll stick it there so someone else can get it. And spot the AC unit. Or for the town. Either or. Some of the pull-up bar. Yeah, it's garbage. Alright. We are pretty much done here, so I will see you guys Thursday night. So, what the hell is today? Tuesday night. So, normally would be tomorrow, but 2 days from now.